Gamers, hey, how's it going? My name is Daedra, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you how to shiny hunt inside of legendary raids on the Crown Tundra Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. So leave a pity like if this video helps you out and you enjoy it, and subscribe if you're new. And with that out of the way, yeah, let's get into it, fellas. So as you've been seeing on Twitter and you've been seeing on Discord and stuff, everybody and their mother has a freaking shiny at this point. You can see shiny Giratina, shiny Suicunes. People get the first freaking Dynamax legendary shiny. It's insane. So these things are super easy to get. You know, I'd be asking, hey gamer, what are the odds? How are people getting these super easy shinies? Like, are they hacking? Fellas. So it has been confirmed through data mines. Shout out to Sires, and he says this: Pokemon from Dynamax adventures are rolled to be forced shiny. Odds are exactly 1 out of 300 without the shiny charm, and exactly 1 out of 100 with the shiny charm. That's crazy. This uses cryptographically secure randomness, so no RNG. All shinies found this way will be stars. Zora result equals 1. So I guess Zora result equals 1 is what they look for, and that just translates to star shiny. And then Sires goes on to elaborate: the chance of being forced shiny on a Dynamax adventure is applied to every Pokemon you defeat, including the legendary, to be extra clear. The overall odds of at least 1 shiny in adventure results are 4 out of 300 equals 175 without shiny charm. With the shiny charm, it's a 4 out of 100 chance, so 1 in 25. So yeah, guys, we have a 1 out of 25 chance to get a shiny Pokemon inside a Dynamax adventure, 100% confirmed. And those are the lowest odds we've ever seen. I think before that was the Let's Go odds, where it was a 1 out of 247. The legendary raids are insane, and we're getting legendary Pokemon and stuff too. That's cool. And I think the trade-off is just how hard the raids are to solo by yourself. If you have a group of friends, like, you guys know what you're doing, obviously you can just soar right through it. All right, so now I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to shiny hunt your favorite legendary Pokemon, how to look for like Hoenn starters. It's pretty self-explanatory stuff, but when you go through a Dynamax raid and you fail it, or you just don't catch the Pokemon, the scientist lady here will actually ask you if you want to jot down the notes. You can keep up to 3 Pokemon to re-encounter on these notes at one time. I really want Palkia, so I have Palkia written down, and essentially, yeah, if I just click Palkia and I save my game, I can go through this legendary raid, go all the way through it, and I can try to catch this Palkia and see if it is shiny or not. So if you're doing this alone like me, you're gonna have to strategize a little bit better. And as we can see, Palkia is all the way up there. It's a water dragon type, so it's just showing the dragon by itself. So I'm lucky and I grabbed like a Hatterene, right? So I have 2 fighting types. Hatterene kills both of these, but after the fighting types are normal and a fire type. So I definitely want to take this path to the right? So I just want to take the easiest route for me. Although Kit on my team has a freaking dark type, so this might be a little annoying. But essentially, you guys get it. You just kind of have to like look ahead, and there is a timer, but look ahead as fast as you can and just try to plan out like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, because the last thing you want is, you know, to fail the raid when you get all the way to the Palkia, whatever legendary you're trying to hunt, when it could have been a shiny Pokemon. Something else I really want to add is you can't tell if a Pokemon is shiny until after the raid is done. So after you either fail or complete the raid, and you have to catch a Pokemon to know whether or not that Pokemon was shiny. So catch everything, guys. All right, cool. So I got through this raid, no deaths or anything like that. It was pretty easy, and I'm gonna catch the Pissimian. So when you go through a raid, you can only keep 1 Pokemon out of the multiple you may or may not have caught. There have been instances where people got more than 1 shiny and they had to decide between the 2 shinies, like which one they wanted to keep. And that may happen. The odds are so good that you may have to decide like, hey, do I want this shiny legendary, or do I want this other shiny I found in the den? But the way I see it is like, you might as well just go with the shiny legendaries, because a lot of these Pokemon can be Masuda method hunted and all that good stuff. So another thing to note, when you catch the Pokemon, you can actually use it and swap it out. So I could have swapped out my Hatterene for the Pissimian, but I have a fire, flying, and a psychic Pokemon ahead of me. So obviously I don't want to swap out Pissimian and then get destroyed by 2 types that super affect my Pissimian. Psychic and flying, super effect fighting. So I kept the Hatterene, and I'm gonna destroy the Nisharna. And you essentially just want to keep doing that. I actually didn't look what was above here because I was explaining, running out of time. But yeah, always just look ahead and just plan ahead. Like, you know, am I gonna have a better chance of using the Pokemon I'm facing next after, you know, I defeat it or catch it, or should I stay with my OG Pokemon I entered the raid with? And you guys get the point. And that's how you can just kind of just solo these raids really easily and just get some solo raid shinies. All right, so I am going to catch this Mishirna, but I'm not going to use it after this one, just because my Palkia raid, Palkia is a dragon and water type. I want to use my Hatterene and try to take down the Palkia as fast as possible when it is my turn to Dynamax. You can't Dynamax first turn on every raid like you can for regular Dynamax raids, because it just kind of shifts. So everybody, all the AI get a turn, then it has to go all the way back around to you. But when I do get that turn, hopefully I can melt down this Palkia a little bit. So I I'm good without it, but Kit's gonna take that Mashirna instead. And of course, you can swap out for a rental Pokemon, but like I said, I want to keep my Hatterene, so yeah. Easiest route for me was this normal thing, so I'm just gonna go after that. If you're looking for Hoenn starters, you could always just look at the map really quick and just choose the path you want to get to that Hoenn starter. But the silhouettes are kind of, no, they're pretty obvious. I mean, Marshtomp is pretty obvious looking, Sceptile and all that stuff. You can tell by like their hands and their tails which Pokemon are what. Also, of course, their typings. And I'm gonna catch this little dog cat. W, cool. And once again, 1 in 25 chance to get a shiny. And of course, I'm good without it, but Nikki is gonna take the Persian. I think, so it looks like AIs will always take the Pokemon you encounter. So that might be something interesting to note as well when just trying to do these solo and trying to get like solo shinies and all that stuff. But here we go, Palkia, roar, epic. And of course, last turn I got the chance to Dynamax, but I didn't take it, and I wanted the Dynamax slots to kind of rotate back around so I could Dynamax faster during the Palkia raids. Hopefully, I can kind of just stay alive. I got a Pangoro dude that's just using coaching, which is busted, and I got somebody who does yawn, so this is kind of dope. Boom. Dynamax turn, fellas. You already know what's up. So I'm just gonna Dynamax here, G-Max Smite. We should take it out. I mean, Mashirna just put it to sleep. I got a pretty busted AI team here, so I'm really grateful for that. Sometimes we'll just get really bad rolls on the AI. Not even in legendary raids, just general raids. General. Like the little Dynamax raids. So yeah, I got pretty lucky here. Hopefully that luck transfers over to whether this thing is shiny or not. Alright, cool. So I took down the Palkia. I'm about to catch this thing. Wish me luck, fellas. That'd be crazy if it was shiny for a tutorial. And of course, it's 100% catch rate, so you can use any ball. I'm gonna use the ugly heal ball. I like the heal ball. People sleep on the heal ball. I think it's very pretty. Alright, awesome. We got it, the Palkia. Moment of truth, fellas. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Let's see, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny, not shiny. So none of my Pokemon were shiny. 1 out of 25 chance, and of course, and you could check their summary too if you want to double check. You don't really know what the shinies look like, but I don't even have a Persian or anything, so I'll just take this one and try my luck in another raid. But yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully this helps you out, and hopefully you guys get a bunch of shinies. TLDR, I suppose. Always just look ahead and just plan ahead when you're doing these, you know, solo shiny hunting things in the legendary dens. And yeah, so if this helped, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully soon. Peace out. Have a good one. Adios.